Okay, first off, let me say this, I want to give a lot of credit to Pittsburgh. I said this yesterday. I think, what Coach Capel has done, he should be in consideration for ACC Coach of the Year. They obviously had some injuries and stuff, and where some guys weren't playing and some other things, and so how he's kept the guys together. They play so hard, and they've had, coming into this game, they're the hottest team in the ACC, and that's not easy to do that, and he deserves a lot of credit, and I think he should be in contention, or at least in the discussion for ACC Coach of the Year, to the way how hard those guys play and the way he's kept the team together. So credit to Coach Capel. Really proud of our young men. We had a tough game on Tuesday. We didn't have a good first half when we played North Carolina State, and it was not our standard of who we are, of what I'm about, of what we're about, what Georgia Tech's about, the way that we played, and on Tuesday, and I jumped the guys good on Thursday. On Thursday, they understood the where we what was the importance of everything, and how to respond, and the guys responded. The two guys to my left, and Rodney and Michael Devoe really responded in a big way. Really proud of those guys. They stepped up to the plate. I think our starts, both the first half and the second half, was just humongous for us because it got us the lead. And Rodney Howard's his third straight game where he's been really good, really good. He started off the season, Rodney Howard was really good for us. He got the foot injury, and it took him a while to, he was out for a while, and that really hurt our team, not having him. And then it took him just a little bit to get back in the flow of things, and since he's been back for us, he's been really, really good. Michael Devoe, I thought, started the game, both halves, really giving us a great lift with his energy, his engagement. Hit a huge three in the second half when Pittsburgh was making that run. Hit a humongous three. He had some big-time plays, scoring plays, and he had 6 boards and 3 assists. So it was a great win for the Yellow Jackets, great for Yellow Jacket Nation, great for Georgia Tech, and great for us to get back on the winning ways.
I know we've talked a lot about your offense, and obviously when Rodney's playing as well as he is, it seems like it's an entirely different system. How much of a difference does it make when he's on?
Yeah, no, I think it's, when Rodney's playing as he's playing, we can play through him. Everybody knows we run Princeton offense, and all the cutting and moving, and so a key part of that offense is playing through the elbow. And early in the season, Kelly, we won 5 in a row. We were hard to guard, and Rodney was there, and we were good. And even against Wisconsin, if you remember, and LSU, he had some turnovers, but we were up 19. And then the injury happened with him going into the USC game, and then he was out after that for a while, and he hurt himself in the USC. Tried to play a couple minutes in Georgia State, and he just couldn't, and it ended up really backfiring on us because we were having to play small and trying different things, and it just, it was hard. But when he's playing like he does, or like he has been, it just changes our totally dynamic of our team. And look, he's different than Moses Wright. He's different than guys we've had in the past, but he's good in his role of what he does when he plays the way he plays with engagement. Only 1 turnover. He's taking care of the ball. So really proud of Rodney, and our offense was efficient. And but we also had great offense that started with our defense, and Rodney, Michael Devoe, and those rest of that initial group in both halves really got us a great cushion early.
Rodney, you do to go on what Coach is saying, you look much more aggressive when the basket's working. Can you describe just maybe the change in your approach, or what kind of helps you have that?
We start off with a lot of player development, pre-practice, just Revno helping me a lot of contact drills, finishing around the basket with contact, going against the other post players as well. It's been a big help.
And as you know, Ken, we really pride ourselves on player development. That's really important for us to get guys better. And Rodney's another example of just guys getting guys better, and so, yep.
Mike, you were really effective around the hoop today and getting to the basket. Was that something that you came into the game knowing that was going to be an opportunity for you to get downhill and get some buckets?
Absolutely. Knowing teams are going to probably try to run me off of the three-point line, so when I'm aggressive like that and guys are finding me back doors and all those type of things, it plays well for us.
Mike, you mentioned yesterday about the energy level and kind of what did you feel and like how were you did you kind of feel like you were giving more and being more productive?
Absolutely. Not only just me, I would say guys like Khalid Moore, Jordan Usher, Rodney Howard, Kyle Sturdman, everybody on our team. I mean, just our energy level in the last 2 days in practice too. It's been at a high level. So the way we came out, like Coach said, is what we need to do every game. With that energy level, we're a hard team to beat when we come out like that. So for me, it's a standard.
I guess this is for Michael and Rodney. You guys, this is 18 assists for you guys. I guess this is the most you guys have had in a win. What kind of fed into you guys being able to find that rhythm on offense, consistently finding the open man, getting either the open shot or the points in the paint?
I would say we knew that Pitt didn't want to guard us for the full possession. So for us, it was a lot of back doors and just keep continuing playing through our offense and finding guys. And like Coach says, the open man is the go-to man. So for us, that's what we emphasize for this game. We keep key game plans, and we went with that.
How much confidence does it take for you to get three-pointer? They cut it to 4.
That's what I do, man. That's something that I've always done is take big time shots like that. So.
And I was mad. There was the time earlier when he was open and he didn't shoot. Within the offense, he didn't shoot it. But the one earlier, I was mad. I told him shoot the ball. And there was one where he shot it. He was wide open, and some people were saying, "Hey, work the clock," but he was wide open in front of. Shoot it. Anytime he's that open, he has to shoot it. Anytime he's open, fire the ball. I don't care if he shoots 30 of them. The chances are there's going to be a bunch going in. So I want him to shoot it. And that was a huge shot for us because that stopped the bleeding in a sense and gave us a cushion to finally win the game.
You had touched on it a little bit earlier, Michael, but as y'all were preparing for Pitt, what defensively did you see from them that y'all saw that was like, okay, I think we can take advantage of this and capitalize on?
You asking for us on the defensive end?
Or for you guys offensively playing Pitt's defense?
Just running our stuff. When we play the way we were supposed to play and play Georgia Tech basketball and run our stuff and run point the way we're supposed to do, we're, like I said, is a hard team to beat. When Rodney's being able to pass and find guys open shots and stuff like that, and we're unselfish, we're really good. So I would say that's the thing that we worked on for the past couple of days.
Josh, you were up 18, you got down to 4. Some turnovers, and you got sped up, or what did you see happening?
Well, a couple things there. One is that first of all, it's a game of runs, so they were going to make a run. They were getting a couple things. They were getting to the free throw line. Where early in the game they weren't getting to the free throw line. They were getting to the free throw line to score to allow them to stop the clock and then also score. But Ken, we had a couple good looks. Like Michael had that 3 on the other side of the slot that he just missed. That was wide open. Devoe had a middle jump shot. Khalid hit a big 3, by the way. There. We had that stretch, if you remember, when Jordan charged in the fast break. That should have been a basket, and Khalid missed the left-hand layup, on that fast break. That's 4 points, and then they came back and scored on the other end. And then on the other one there's one where I think Khalid had missed one of him and Rodney were fighting for the loose ball. I mean, those are some, we had some short shots there that we just missed. And we had a couple turnovers that was, we got to clean up. But, it's a game of runs, and thank goodness Michael Devoe was that open and took the shot and made it, because it was getting hairy there. Goodness gracious. I mean, it was getting hairy.
Josh, this is your 4th year coaching him, but what does Michael do offensively and just overall too that I guess continually impresses you so much?
Yeah. I was saying this last night. I mean, think of Michael Devoe, he's been here for 4 years, and I mean, he's top. Think about some of these stat categories of stats for him of the great lineage of players here at Georgia Tech and the history of Georgia Tech. I mean, when it's all said and done, Michael has a chance to be top 10 in the history of Georgia Tech in scoring, top 5 in 3 points, in 3-point percentage, top 5, 6, 7, whatever it is, in 3-point mades, top 15 or top 10 in assists and steals. I mean, that's a big time career. And he didn't, and he's obviously won an ACC championship, was MVP of the ACC tournament last year. I mean, he's a great player, and we've won a lot of games with him. And he's continued to get better. And what's been impressive about him, and what I'm really proud of for him, is the way he's on the glass. And he'll tell you this: when he came in here, I don't know if he ever got a rebound in high school or AAU ball. I don't think he did. But the way he sticks his nose in there and gets rebounds, and every time we step on the floor, the other team's game plan is to load to, they're loading up to Michael Devoe, and so he's had to carry a lot of burden this year. We've really relied on him to really produce for us, even when the other team's sending 3-4 guys at him. So, and to his credit, he's been a very, very high level guy, and there's just great basketball in front of him, and I hope we got 5 regular games left, and then the ACC tournament. And I hope we can win as many as we can, because I want to keep coaching them as long as we can. So I'm hoping we can make this run, and tonight's win gets us a jump to hopefully get on a little bit of a streak here.
Mike, you caught BJ with the 3. I think that did it, right, Moose?
Yes.
Just can you talk about?
Oh, he passed BJ Elder.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely want to give a shout out to BJ too. Great mentor, great person, and obviously he was a great basketball player here at Georgia Tech. So I want to give a huge shout out to him. But it's a great accomplishment. It's truly a blessing, and I got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here. Developed me really well the last 4 years that I've been here. So I'm extremely grateful to be able to play for Coach Pastner and his staff.
Now, if you ask BJ Elder, he'll tell you that he can beat Michael Devoe in a 3-point contest in horse. So we'll have to let him maybe after the season shoot it off and see who there. But that's a great thing for Michael.
One more, maybe? Anybody?
Mike, I mean, to win, it's been a tough season, but, how can you kind of weigh, I guess, the winning versus maybe not winning probably the way you would hope, going away rather than having to sweat it out at the end?
A win is a win. I'll take it any type of way that we get him. We know in the ACC play like this, every team is a great team to play. So for us, a win, we hold those and we hug them like Coach says.
We hug the wins.
We hug the wins.
And our defense, like our defense was good for the game, Ken. We held them to 41% from the field, but 25 from 3, and we forced them into 16 turnovers. So, if you look at our numbers, we're one of the best defensive teams in the league. So that's got to be hold our steady, and then we got to keep doing a great job on the offensive end.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.